What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing. Today's a pretty exciting day. We ordered this exhaust in August?
Yeah, August 7th.
August 7th, so pretty early on in August. LeeAnn's exhaust for her BRZ finally came in, so we're gonna go pick it up. All right, we'll see you guys there. All right, so we arrived at Okos and we got the part. Super thank you to Nolan here. It's been helping me out along the way with a lot of parts, so check out Okos if you guys need some cool stuff for your cars. We were able to get this thing to fit in here. Tight fit, but the BRZ was able to accomplish it. So if anyone's doing this on their own, as long as you have a buddy to help you put it in there, you can get it in there. All right, so we're about to take this exhaust home. Here's a cabin look of how tight of a fit it is, but you can do it. All right, see you guys back at home. Back at the house now, we got the exhaust here. We're gonna unbox it here for you guys in a moment. But I'm about to move the car into the garage so that way we can work on it. This is going to be the last time that LeeAnn and I hear this car in its stock form. How do you feel about that, babe?
Excited.
Excited?
It's about time.
All right, honey. Well, here, I'll go ahead and let you hold on to this. I'll go ahead and move it.
Am I filming you moving it in?
Not necessarily, but let's capture the exhaust one last time. So
Okay.
stand in front of my mom's car if you want. Too quiet, that's what I'm talking about. We get loud in this household. Here it is, unboxed. Just opened it. We got a bag of hardware. Comes with a sweet NVIDIA sticker that's gold. This is the NVIDIA N1 catback with the blue titanium tips on there, so it just looks really nice. It should contrast really well compared to the white paint that's on the BRZ. We're gonna move these onto the grass. Yep, I got it. I'm excited to see the finish on these. NVIDIA has been back ordered for quite a few months now due to the coves, so we're just very excited to get our hands on some exhaust bits. Finally. You know, I never thought that we'd have to wait months on end just for a catback. But it's all good. Oh, hey, look, it comes with silencers.
Oh, throw those out.
Not gonna use these. All right. Ooh, that's a big old tube. Here's the hardware. All right, let's open up one of these cans. Let's see this finish. Whichever one you want to open. Do you want a knife to be able to just tear through it?
I got nails.
Oh, okay. Now this is the most exciting part, is getting a first look at it just firsthand. And then when you actually get under the car, you're like, ugh. But then when you finish, you're like, yeah. So what we're aiming for is just precision, no exhaust leaks. Take our time. Comes very well protected.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's nice. You guys see that? And the welds look really good. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and stage the car now. Oh, nice. They got a little branding on there too. That looks really good. I can see why they were back ordered and why this is such a super popular exhaust system for this car. Hopefully they sound really good too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the car lifted up. Since we don't have a lift at the house and I do not have a shop, we're gonna be doing it the good old-fashioned way with the jack and some jack stands. Now, always make sure to use jack stands, guys. Just be very careful. You know, you can't enjoy the mods to the car if you get crushed underneath it. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'll show you the process. It's actually fairly simple. let's actually dive in real quick and I'll show you if you guys are not aware. Now, you can either go from side to side. They have jack rails. Let me actually, I guess, show you that first since we got a little bit of light in here. So each side has these teeth here. Let's see if I can get an angle. Here we go. And in between these teeth, here and here, this is where you're going to put your jack stand. Alternatively, you can also jack up from here. Each side, front and back, has them. But if you want to make it a little bit easier, if you have like a low profile jack, like the one that we have here, it fits really good underneath the car. Now if we had garnishes on it, like some side skirts and some diffusers and stuff, you'd have to probably put it on blocks and then lift it. You're going to lift from the rear on the diff. And then I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to get a clear angle from the front. I'll try though. But yeah, that's going to be really difficult to see. I'll show you guys it after we have it lifted, but there's a mount spot like right where that half moon is in the plastic. When I get the car lifted, I'll show you. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And then I will get back to you guys here in a minute. All right, guys, so I got a headlamp now, so I can actually show you this jack point in the front. Yeah, that's a lot better. It's this bar right here. Now, pro tip, when jacking up the car, if you don't have like a wood block or something, or maybe you just don't want to use a wood block, I like to use a hockey puck. It absorbs in and contours with the pressure and the weight. Works really good, doesn't mar anything up. Pretty solid, and it's also rubbery, so it helps grip. Works really good. So there's a pro tip for you. But yep, this bar right here, make sure, for me, if I'm using a hockey puck, I don't want to put it too far up front because you don't want to damage this metal right here. But right here is good. And now I'm going to move on to the back, and you just jack it up on the diff. So real simple. Just make sure to take your time and just be safe as you can. All right, be back in a moment. All right, guys, so the exhaust is done. Sounds really good, so we'll fire it up for you. Obviously, we heard a little bit of it first just because of the, we're checking for exhaust leaks. There was a minor leak, so we tightened it up, and everything's good now. I just wanted to side note this really cool special tool. I use this to remove the hangers off the stock exhaust. And you just tighten this down and it pushes it out. I believe this is meant for a windshield wiper blade, like the actual whole unit removal. I got this a long time ago, and this came out to be really, really handy, so really cool that I held on to that. But all right, so I'll go ahead and get this headlamp off my head. This thing was also very handy. Cool, I'll put this here, and I'm going to go ahead and jump in the car, and we're going to fire it up to back it out into the driveway. And you guys can hear some of the cool exhaust noise.
Definitely want to hold your seat back.
Yeah, this is pretty high up there. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, that sounds really nice. Well, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next video.